Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Ranking One Piece. Unfortunately, we're not here with a regular Ranking One Piece episode. I had some issues with the stuff I was using, so I'm gonna do something a little different today. And honestly, I may end up changing the whole series. It may be just ranking anime. That was like 700 characters. It was a lot to go through, and most of them were just nobodies. So it was sort of boring. But today I'm bringing you probably one of the more controversial rankings. I'm going to be ranking the worst generation from One Piece. So, without further, let me. We have S tier, we have A tier, we have B tier, we have C tier, and we have D tier. I'm going to rank these characters based on my own personal preference and how much we know about them. Because honestly, there's a couple that we just know nothing about. So, let's go ahead and get started. First up with Mr. Blackbeard himself. Um, this is a tough one. We know he's gonna be good. He's gonna be important, but we haven't seen too much of him. We've seen him fight. We've seen him do some stuff, and there's so much controversy around him. So I'm just not confident enough to put him in the S tier. So we are gonna put him in the A tier for now. He is definitely not a B tier character, and in the future he will probably move up to S tier. But for now, with as little as we've seen of him. I mean, yes, he has two devil fruits. Yes, he's got all these really badass people with him, but he's he's just an A tier for now. Next up, we have X Drake. I enjoy X Drake as a character. I like his backstory. I like what he's doing, but he's just not that great of a character, honestly. He's definitely no A tier, so I'm gonna probably put him in B tier, and that's because I like his character, honestly. Next up, we have Roronoa Zoro. You know he's going straight to S tier, right? He's the right hand of the king of the pirates. He can't go any lower. This dude is probably at this point, I think he could beat Mihawk. Where he's at right now in Wano, I think he could beat Mihawk. So let's just he's S tier. There's no doubt about that. Next we have Apu. He's D. He is trash. I hate Apu. Horrible character design. I just do not like. I have not liked him from the beginning. D tier for him. Next up we have Hawkins. Um I don't like him. He's got potential, but I'm gonna put him in C tier because I just don't enjoy him as a character. So yeah, he's going C tier. Now we have Beige. I'm gonna put him in C tier as well. He has a great devil fruit that could be very useful, but what's he do? He just joins Big Mom, and then he needs help from other people. Like he's not that great of a character, in my opinion. He has potential, but it's wasted. Now we have this guy. I don't even know his name. I don't. He's seen twice. Once in a flashback, and that's it. And he got wrecked. Second time, yeah, he was in, the where we introduced all the worst generation. He's garbage. We've seen nothing about him. I doubt we'll see anything more of him. He is D tier. I would honestly put him below into a trash tier. All right. Now we have our boy Luffy. You know he's going to S tier. He's the protagonist. He's got to go S tier. That's just that. All right, Jewelry Bonnie. We haven't seen a whole lot about her, but she has shown up in places where I just did not think she was going to be. Like, who thought she would be at the Reverie, right? She's out here trying to save Bartholomew Kuma. What's going on? There is stuff there that we don't know yet, and I want to know. I'm not going to put her in A tier. I'm going to put her in B tier, and that's just for the fact that I want to know more of her story. Because there is questions around her. All right, now we got Killer. Killer's going to L. I think I'm gonna put Killer in A tier. He's close to an S tier, honestly, because I love his design. I love what they did with him throughout Wano. I would almost put him in S tier, but he's just honestly not at that point. All right, next we have Kid. Kid, I would put Kid in SS tier. I would put him in GOAT. Kid is my favorite, honestly. Like as soon as we first met him, I was hoping we'd get more of him, and we have. Kid is by far probably my favorite character. Then he is definitely S tier. Now we got Law, and this is where it's going to get a little controversial because I'm putting Law in A tier as well. Yes, Law's in A tier. He's a great character. I just don't care for him. Like that's what's putting him in A tier for me. Is I just personally don't care for him that much. He's overhyped. He's got a great devil fruit, but we just all he does room. Like he's got some cool potential, but I think he got thrown in accidentally, and he did. I don't know. He's got a good backstory, this and that. I don't know. I don't care for him. He's going A tier. Hate me if you want. That's where Law goes. So here you go. Here is my ranking for the worst generation. It's pretty even throughout, I would say. And yeah. So I'll probably do some more of these little one-off rankings. Go ahead, give that like button, the follow button. Go check out my other links. I got a podcast coming out soon from Friend to Weeb, where I'll be showing people anime and we'll be talking about it. I got a lot of things in the works, so make sure to stay tuned and follow along. And if you have any questions or complaints about this video, go ahead and leave some comments and let's talk about it. But until next time, y'all have a wonderful night. You bakas.